Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Crystal Lee and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we're going to take a little walk through my meals for the week and judge them. Not really judge them, but just kind of talk about them. So I decided to do a what I eat in a week, right? I thought it was going to be fun and just kind of like just another video to make. And then I realized that I have some notes, some takeaways from recording all I eat in a week. I had a video about a week ago about healing my relationship with food after an eating disorder. And it was just how I think about food and how I feel about food and things I allow myself to do. And that's no longer limiting me when it comes to the idea of eating food. With this video of recording my meals for a week, there were some things that I think I need to change, and not because I'm judging myself on it, but I'm going based on how I feel. So, without further ado, let's get into the footage of the week. When it comes to my breakfasts, when it comes to the stuff I eat in the morning, I feel like I have a hold on that. It's right after I go to the gym or stretch or meditate, so I'm feeling good about myself, and so I'm wanting to feel good about what I'm putting in my body next. And so it's filling, I think it tastes really good, love that for me. However, some of the options that I chose for myself as the week progressed weren't that good. It was quick and it was easy. And I said this in a video about my workouts, you know, your energy and what you're able to do will change every day. So cooking my breakfast every day and making my meals in general, like breakfast, lunch, or dinner every day, I may not always have the energy to do that. And so I'm grabbing the quickest thing ever. And sometimes when I consume that stuff, I don't feel good after, but it's quick and I have to get something in my body. I want to start grabbing things that are quick for me to consume that still makes me feel good and not really like carb heavy. Like for a breakfast, I grabbed a muffin, which it was a muffin and coffee, and that's fine. It's a simple breakfast, but afterwards I didn't feel like I was ready for the day and had the energy to get the things I needed done. So my intention going forward for breakfast is to have stuff that is filling and also energizes me throughout the day, which requires me to have a little bit more action on the back end when it comes to like grocery shopping. And then in regards to lunch, well, lunch was almost never really a thing. I would skip lunch mostly. One, I didn't feel full. And two, I was just in the depth of working and not really focusing on eating. Like the indicator of hunger was non-existent because I was focusing on work, and when I'm in it, and it's really hard for me to get back into focusing on work. And so I'd rather just focus for hours and hours and hours, and then come out of it finishing what I have to do and then eating, which is not good, because by the time I'm done with that, I'm again grabbing the quickest thing to put in my body, because now the hunger indicators are going off because I'm no longer focused on that. So my intention when it comes to my lunches is to again have something quick to grab, maybe like on my desk while I'm working or quick in the vicinity of my fridge. I made a sandwich for lunch, or I grabbed like a protein shake and a banana, which are all like good things, but at the same time they didn't make me feel good either. And then lastly, for dinner, also very non-existent most of the time, also very quick grab, and not the best for my body. Like a lot of the things that I was eating, although like I never judge myself for eating what I'm eating, and it just, you know, things that I like the taste of, they weren't giving me any energy. They were pretty much taking the energy away from me. And my intention going into this year when it comes to food is to add more color into my life. When I'm adding more color, that means I'm adding more fruits and vegetables and just things that taste good and also feed my body and have a lot of antioxidants and have like a lot of micronutrients in them. And I strayed away from that this week, and I felt that difference in just how I navigated throughout the day and the feeling in my body. Recording this week of eating made me realize, like, yeah, I did plan to I did plan knowing how consumed with work I can be and just grabbing something quick so I bought things that I can grab quickly. But I can do better with what I'm buying as quick grabs. And in addition, being a little bit more disciplined and saying, hey, you do need quick grabs, and it's a good balance to have something that you don't always have to like make, but some of the things that you're buying to grab aren't the best for your energy, and you may have to have things and make that time to actually make them if you want to feel better. So I have to prioritize what I want to feel, and I never want to sound like a contradiction with how I am talking about food or how I'm talking about my relationship with food, especially since the other video that I had about healing my relationship with food is about not judging and letting myself have whatever I want. I think the idea of discipline also comes into that, especially if you know where your intentions lie with your food consumption. Because I'm more of aware of how food makes me feel and aware of the relationship I had with it in the past, it helps me fine-tune things that need to be fine-tuned, like those quick grabs that I have. What I want to do going forward is have more wholesome meals and more meals that I keep saying fuel my energy more than not. In addition to having that intention, I want to be better with putting things in my body and not just having a early breakfast and then a late dinner of big meals and making me feel very heavy and lethargic. All of this, what started out as a video of me just showing like what I eat, has like, oh, I have some things to like, fine tune. So my intention going into next week and food shopping is, again, more color, things that'll fill my body and things that don't take that much energy to make, but are still good for consumption for me and how I want to feel with my body. I think this was overall a good exercise in actually seeing what I consume and noting how I feel after I consume it, and then making the choices and then understanding the choices I have to make going forward into changing it, because I'm really into how I feel nowadays and not just like going with the motions. I want to make sure that I'm connecting with my body and noting how it's feeling throughout it. So this was a really good exercise in that, and I would encourage you, if you are trying to be better connected with your body and have a better relationship with your food consumption, to maybe do the same thing see if it helps you out. It definitely helped me, and I never want to tell somebody what to do with their life, right? It's just I learn things and then I talk about them in case they help somebody else learn on their own journey, and I never want to tell you what's good or bad for you. You are the only person that knows what's best for you. I can only share what I've learned, and maybe it sows a seed of change for you, or maybe it makes you aware of something that you weren't aware of before. And I'm excited to film another What I Eat in a Week with a little bit more energized food and wholesome food and like whole food and colorful food. If you made it to this part of the video, thank you for watching. I love you and I'm grateful for you. And I hope this sowed a seed of change or made you more aware of something that you weren't aware of before, or it was just entertaining. With that being said, I will see you in the next one. Bye.